blame the Tories, which is very popular. You blame them for everything. This was cowardly on Rishi Sunak et al.'s part, because the problem here is that it should never have been issued as guidance. It should have been statute. Basically, this is an ideological cult that has seized hold of our entire society, but especially our educational establishment. And it has to be stopped, and it should be stopped by statute. And they're being given a choice, and they're choosing not to go along with it. Given what a big social mania this has become, I would identify ever since about 2012, they should have known that only a hard and fast rule was going to stop it.
Yeah, so two very, very important points there. Let's deal with the first one first. Why do you think this is a social mania then? What do you mean by that?
It came out of nowhere. It suddenly became the only thing you could think. And people started using all the same language. And I was quite struck. I think of myself, like as so many people do, as an independent thinker. But once all those documentaries started hitting the TV and all this propaganda hit the media, I realized I better keep my mouth shut. And that's not like me, right? But for a good 4 years, I didn't stick my neck out in journalism over the transgenderism issue, even though I found the trend incredibly disturbing. And finally got, I guess, grew a pair in 2016. And I think that we have broken the barrier on being able to talk about it. But that's a sign of a social mania, because you can't differ with it. Climate change is, I'm afraid, showing every sign of being a social mania, because it has the same characteristic. You absolutely cannot disagree with the premise, or, you're socially ostracized. So we talk a lot about groupthink, and I'm afraid that on transgenderism, this is a big groupthink problem.